Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished guests. Personal branding. Who has heard of personal branding before? A few. Okay, that's very good. I am just going to give, because of time restrictions, a little introductions about what is my take on personal branding. And I want to start that with what I think is the best description of personal branding. It is the overall impression that others have of us, and more important, that we have of ourselves. And more important, that we have our own impression of ourselves. Okay. So, you heard me talking before about, I'm a life coach and everything else. And everything starts from within. It is the concept of personal mastery that teaches you that everything starts from within. Leadership, we always talk about leadership. Leaders, leading others. Unless we can lead ourselves effectively, very hard to lead others effectively. So unless we can brand ourselves, unless we have the ability to build a strong, honest, authentic impression of ourselves and our power, it's very difficult to build a brand that will impress other people. So, it all starts from within. Let me do a little exercise. How would you define yourself? Think about 3 adjectives. 3 adjectives. It would be better if you think about 5 of them. Start writing, because I'm going to ask you. 3 adjectives. Your most important traits. What do you think makes you unique? What do you think makes you powerful? What are they? It's not that easy. Sometimes it is, and sometimes we have to think about it a little bit. That's good thinking. That's work. Okay, I gave you enough time. You guys are good. Who wants to go first? 3 adjectives, one after the other. Come on, who wants to go first? Otherwise, I call. Yes, please.
I would say patient. These 3 adjectives are both probably, as you know, sometimes good and sometimes bad. Patient, empathetic, and trustworthy.
Patient, empathetic, trustworthy. If I were your coach, I were to ask you why you had to tell me that those can be good or bad. But what I'm picking on that is just this. Don't worry, good or bad. Good or bad are the same in 2 different directions. It's like love and hate, same energy, 2 different directions. How many people do you know that are absolutely obnoxious, celebrities, and still they're very, very successful? Whatever they do it well. That you like them or hate them, it doesn't matter. They're being successful because they leverage what they do. So, that's about those. Someone else, 3 points. Yes. Everybody on the left side. Next time you go. Yes.
Timid, personable, smart.
I'm sorry, I missed the first one.
Timid.
Timid.
Personable, smart.
And smart. Okay. There could be power in being timid as well. You know that one of the greatest strengths of introverts. Sometimes they're also timid, not necessarily, but the greatest strength is that usually people approach them very easily because they are considered non-threatening. People go to them and tell them all their life stories without any boundaries, totally open. That's a gift to have, especially if you're in the business of building relationships and establishing communication. I told you this side was coming. Yes, 3.
Creative, organized, and a team player.
Someone else? Yes.
I use loyal, determined, energetic.
Yes. Pat, we're urging to. Go ahead.
Interested, persistent, and relationships oriented.
Interested or interesting?
Interested.
Okay. In? Okay. I had to ask. All right, good. And I'm sure that all of you did. I challenge you to go from 3 to 5 eventually. It's important. Identify fundamentally what makes you unique, your strengths and your weaknesses. Because the first step, as we were saying before, starts with us, and the first step is always awareness. Awareness of those strengths, weaknesses, what makes you unique, what makes you different. It will help you to leverage it. It will help you to bring it out. And then leave it shamelessly. Pump it up, push it. The timid part, whichever part is it that you want. I'm trying to show you that there is power everywhere. And the more unconventional that is, the more interesting it will be.